Today's video is for all car enthusiasts and all the JDMs. We got the Mazda Miata, of course it's stick shift, and our client picked this car up from Carvana. It had low mileage, but unfortunately the paint was neglected for a long time. It has a ton of swirl marks all over the vehicle. There's a lot of bird poop etching all around the car. That's really nasty. And also the headlights are really yellow and oxidized, so that's something else we're gonna fix. We're gonna polish the vehicle, we're gonna do paint correction, and we're gonna ceramic coat the vehicle so it looks like new again. One of the other things our client wanted us to do is to debadge the whole vehicle. So he wants us to take off all the badges all around the vehicle and remove this strip that says MX5. Personally, I think it looks great, but our client wants us to remove it, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Follow the process because this is gonna be an awesome project. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Oscar with OQ Detailing, and I'm a professional detailer, certified and skills validated with the International Detailing Association. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna wash the car, but we're gonna use a special soap. This is called Pro Descale. This soap is acidic. It helps remove mineral spots, so basically water spots if there are any. It also removes waxes and sealants in case there's any wax or sealant, and it's gonna help us clean the paint really well. So check it out. Okay, now that the car has been completely washed and all the wheels are nice and clean, we're gonna move on to decontamination step. So we're gonna use an iron remover for the chemical decontamination, and we're gonna use a synthetic clay bar here to remove any bonded contaminants. That way the paint is nice and free of all contaminants, ready for the polishing step. Okay, so as you can see, the vehicle has a lot of water spots, heavy water spots. They're probably deep in the clear coat. We're gonna go ahead and give it a shot with a heavy duty water spot remover. Try to get them out. The trick to getting out water spots is you have to use a chemical first to get rid of the mineral and then polish. If you just polish, there's a possibility that they might come back to the surface. So you first have to chemically dissolve the mineral, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna do a little touch-up paint here on the panel on the door here because there's some paint that was missing. So we're just gonna do a quick touch-up on it. Okay, so in order to remove all the badges, first we're gonna heat up with a heat gun, and then we're gonna use a floss, and we're gonna get in between and just slowly jab at it so we can go ahead and remove it. Then the rest we remove with the chemical and adhesive remover. So already it's coming off pretty good. Just gotta heat it up a little bit more. one big problem we have come across is that we took a reading with our paint gauge. This meter tells us how much paint, rough estimate, is on the vehicle, and the paint is very thin. So Japanese cars already have a thin clear coat, but this is a 2014 and the paint is super thin. And the reason why that's a big problem is because there's so many defects that it needs a heavy cut and a polish, but there's so little clear coat that we can't attack it aggressively. We actually have to do a simple polish, so we're not gonna be able to remove as much defects as it needs to for the aesthetics, for the look of it. We're just gonna be able to lightly polish it because how little clear coat there is left. So this is where professional discretion is needed, and some people just won't even take a reader and they're just gonna, with a heavy cut, and they might burn through the paint. So we wanna avoid that and mitigate that scenario by taking a reading and using professional discretion. This paint is absolutely hammered, totally neglected, destroyed. Whoever owned this vehicle did not take care of it at all. And there's little to no paint left, unfortunately, but look, this is the difference. So that's how we polish this side. You can still see not all, but a lot, pretty much everything. Water spots are still there, but compared to this, look how hazy, all those swirl marks. So that's the side that was before, and this is the after. After many hours of work, a lot of polishing, a lot of everything, finally it's time to apply the ceramic coating. We already prepped the paint for it, so it's time to just get it on. Okay, so you see how it's sweating? That's how you know the coating is ready to be leveled off.